Hello everyone, this is an introduction to Affinity Photo. We're just going to go through, show you some of the tools today and show you how to create some simple illustrations. So let's get started. So when you first open up Affinity Photo, you'll have your screen here. There is samples. You can also go through tutorials if you want to learn some other stuff beforehand. And for creating new documents, it's right down here at the very bottom. And you just click on that and it will open up here for a new document. Now, depending on what you want to use for this, it's all up here at the top. So if you're doing something for print, or if you're working with photos, or something for the web or anything else, it has their own little categories here, so you can select different sizes. For example, like here for photography, you have the 6x4s, 7x5s, any different size of photo that you want to do. You just select one of these and then automatically you can create the picture that you want to do and start putting all your assets together. Now for me, I'm just going to choose print and I'm going to pick like a simple letter form so that we can get started right away. And once you've found like the image that you want, right here down at the bottom, you can just hit create. You also can change it for RGB, 16-bit up to HDR quality up here, so you can change that as well before hitting create. And then just hit the create button and it will load your work area for you. I'm just going to do a couple little things here, draw a couple things so I show you the different examples of what the tools can do, and we'll go from there. So for starters, if you want to create a layer in Affinity, just like Photoshop, you have like your trash, you have your new layers and groups, and then you have your other little tools here. You can see live filters, layer effects, adjustments, mask, and you can edit all the layers at the same time. So just create that, put a new layer. Now that we have a layer created, I'm just going to show you right down here is the Paintbrush Tool. So I'm just going to select that, and this is how you can do your drawings. Over here on your right side here, there's a whole bunch of brushes that you can select from. Now these are like the brushes that have already been added. You can also get specialty brushes that can be added in as well to draw, so you can get some better quality of lines. And as you can see at the top here, it says Christie's Comic Toolbox, and the brushes, that there are 8 brushes in there, and there's a variety of like different brushes that you can kind of select that opens up as you scroll through here. And then if you just wanted to use different kind of brushes as well, you can see here there's acrylics, dry media, wash, engraving, pencils and pens, and oil and watercolors. You can get all these cool different styles of brushes to kind of work with. I'm just going to quickly show you some examples here of what those brushes look like so that you get an idea of potential and what you could do with your work. The next thing you want to do is choose colors. And as you can see, there's color here right next to the word brush, so you can pick a color this way, or you can go to your swatches and you can choose grays, colors, or gradients. I want some colors. I'm just gonna pick a blue color for the moment. I'm just gonna show you what these brushes can do. So this is a set of watercolor brushes. So I'm just gonna shut that layer off. You can just turn them on or off with a little tick here. If you really liked what you did and you didn't want it to get damaged or lost, there's a lock that you can press. You can lock your layers and make sure that they don't get deleted or anything like that. So I have my Christie Comics Toolbox brushes here. I'm going to just pick one of these swatches, and I'm just going to do a little quick rough sketch of a face. Now, when you're picking your brushes, you can change their sizes up above here. You can change to the width, the opacity, or the flow, even your hardness. You can change all this up here. It's very straightforward. It's like sliders, just like Photoshop. So it's very easy just to kind of adjust your brush to whatever size you want. I'm just gonna do a quick cleanup lines here for this character, and then we'll get going through these things. If you want to change your colors a bit, you just double click on the color here and it opens up your color chooser. Then once you're happy with what you have, just shut it down. And then I'm just going to go pick some brushes here quickly. Any brush will do. But not a smudge tool. I need my brush tool picked. And I just go to my paint bucket, fill it in like that. Now I'm just going to throw in another color on top of this quickly. As long as it's dark enough, it should be fine. Back to my paintbrush tool. Now this is just an example. I'm just quickly kind of blocking this in. If I have more time, I'd clean this up and look a lot nicer. You also have all these other different shapes, hearts, tears, call out ellipses, things like that. So you can just do it one way or the other. Just gonna create a layer again to show you. So you can do talking things. You can change the color, the outline, and make that white so it's like an actual comic book box if that's what you want to do. And click OK. If you want to draw any kind of shape you're thinking of, it's pretty much there for you. So you want to draw stars, you can do that. So it's very simple. This one is your text tool. So anyone who wants to add any writing, just drop it in here at the top. Just like all your paintbrush tools, you can get the font you want, the colors, any kind of styles. I'm just going to type in the words, say like hello, and I'll just scale that up to whatever so we all can see it clearly. And if you want to change or do any other character stuff, just like Photoshop or Illustrator, they do have a character section. So as I said, you can change your type font, size, and font. You can use underline, double underline. You can put strikes through it. There's all these different settings. So I'm just going to move this down so you can see it all. So you got typography, and you can use all your different graphic design settings to do kerning or adjusting letters up or down. This font's all capital, minimizing one. Even has one for language, which is great. So you need to change your light right into another language, it's there for you. And that's what I'm going to show you for the text tool. If you wanted to export this file, so you want to export, so go File, Export. And now you have all these different options that come up the top: PNG, JPEGs, GIFs, TIFFs, PSDs, PDFs, EPS, TGAs. So pick whichever option you want to export as. It tells you obviously the dimensions. I'm going to pick a JPEG. I want it to be full quality. I I've chosen best quality. I can choose whatever option you want. I'm choosing best because I want it to come up great. And whole document. So turn it on. And also, if you have hidden layers that you don't want to get exported, make sure you turn that off. And then that's it right there. I'm just now going to share with that screen. So now you can see here on my screen, there's my Affinity file, and there is my JPEG. So this is Affinity Photo. Hope you enjoyed this little quick tutorial on how to use the tools and what is available for you, and look forward to seeing you guys in other classes. Okay, thank you. Bye.